This is indie author Nisha, the original Queen of Esteem, and author of Miss Carmel, available at Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, and Goodreads.com. You're listening to Saved and Sexy Radio on GI Music.
Question to you, and this is kind of on a personal side. Again, you can speak to it or not. It's totally your choice. Saved and Sexy Radio, our motto, I keep saying our because it was an hour show, but my motto is, just because you're saved, that doesn't mean stop being sexy. Yes, y'all, I am eating. This steak is really good, okay? So, but...
I need to be where you are right now. That's what I'm saying. I can get a good practice.
But, I'm trying to make sure I don't choke, and I was thinking about commercial break. So I was thinking about how I heard a Steve Harvey morning show a couple years back. Oh, God, this was like maybe 2008. Earlier part of 2008. I know it was before April, and he was on the show eating, right? And he, you really couldn't tell you could tell he was eating something, but you couldn't tell he was having a whole meal. I put it that way. And baby, I think he choked a little bit or something.
He did.
I believe so. But he's so funny. He spent it off. It wasn't a big deal. But I'm sitting up here thinking about that. I'm like, this is how he ended up eating and coughing on the show.
Yeah.
Because he was eating and talking.
And I love that guy too.
I know, right? It's Steve Harvey. Like, come on, who wouldn't love him? And he was also homeless too, so that would be pretty interesting to see you on his show one day promoting your book. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I said that. I'm just saying. So, what I do want to know though, on another note, because I also have a nonprofit called Place for a Purpose, which supports unity within a community between sex, race, lifestyle, business, as well as health. So that is a huge task for me. But I love it. It's huge because it's a challenge. It's not huge because it's heavy. It's just huge because it's a challenge. And anyone that knows me knows I love a challenge. I love a good challenge. And so the lifestyle about it is what I believe make people kind of shy away because they don't know how to approach me concerning it. And what that means is the lifestyle part of Place for a Purpose is all encompassing. It doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, bisexual, transsexual. It doesn't matter. So with that being said, I know we spoke about this earlier, and I know, like I said, I saw you comment on, or not comment, you posted, and I don't know what made you post this, but this is what I'm getting into, that you are a part of the LGBT community, correct?
Correct, yes.
So what made you...
This is indie author Nisha, the original Queen of Esteem, and author of Miss Carmel, available at Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, and Goodreads.com. You're listening to Saved and Sexy Radio on GI Music.
We never know who is and who's not. And you shared it, and I was glad you shared it, for one. So I applaud you on that. And then you're welcome. And then on the second part, I saw the like. I loved it because I always love stuff every time. I just don't like. I just love stuff. I either like it or I either love it or I don't. And then I loved it. And then I also saw some comments with other people that were supporting you, mentioning it as well. So my question to you is, how was life for you? Was it a challenge for you at some point while you were homeless concerning your sexuality at all, or was that not an issue? And I know you're in California, so it's not that big of an issue as it would be in the South, to be honest.
Yeah, it wasn't an issue, to tell you the truth, because I've been bisexual my whole life since I can remember.
Okay.
But while I was homeless, it's crazy because I didn't date anyone, because I didn't focus on dating not one sex at all, because it's my thought process was, okay, I'm homeless, I'm trying to get out of the shelter, out of my car, I'm trying to get on my feet and get a job. I don't have time, for that at all.
Right.
Yeah, so that was the least thing I was worried about. But now I'm super confident, and I've always been confident, in who I was.
Right.
And I've never had any kind of issues with it. And I think I had posted somewhere, it's kind of a double standard, because it's like every time someone knows I'm bisexual, they're always like, it's sexy and, stuff like that. But, unfortunately, men don't get the same respect.
No,
they just don't.
They don't. They don't.
You want to stay in touch with us? Follow us on Twitter @BarelySaved.
So,
Yeah.
I do want to know your opinion about this and I just thought about it, because my opinion, we're gonna discuss it openly.
Okay.
What are your thoughts about the whole the transgender bathroom ordeal? What are your thoughts about that?
Well, I think that for me, being transgender is like, it's not about what you were born at. So it's about what you are now. So I feel like they should be able to use whatever bathroom they feel like using. So if it's a man that's transitioning into a woman, then he should be able to go into the women's bathroom. That's just, I don't think that that's a big deal at all.
Now, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, and I feel the same for if it's like, a man that's transitioning, into a woman. Why can't, what I mean? Why wouldn't she be able to go into the men's bathroom? I just don't see the big deal in it.
Now, it's funny you say that, because my first thought, and this is just on, I want to say mild ignorance, because I don't know many people that are, well, maybe I do and they haven't said anything, I'll put it that way, but I don't know many people that are gay, or bisexual, or, I've been curious a time or two. I haven't acted on it, and I'm just going to throw that out there.
You should
but,
one day. You totally should.
No, I should not. I probably shouldn't. I would go from, they would probably be like, this heifer ain't barely saved. She ain't saved at all. But, you know what I mean? So, I'm just going to leave that way.